The internet was a distributed network that allows people to transmit information. And blockchain is a distributed network that allows people to store and transfer ownership assets.
Unfortunately, this is an ecosystem that is totally corrupt. Unfortunately, it is, and I think the lesson of the last few weeks is these people should be out of here. I can't believe that CZ and Binance has a license to operate in the UAE. It's banned in the UK, is under investigation by the US Justice Department.
You know, on the balance sheet of FTX is a line called Trump Lose. And Sam was the second biggest donor to Democratic candidates.
I mean, the question is, what is Tether? Or what is this $66 billion behemoth that has its headquarters at a small bank in the Bahamas that's literally a hop, skip, and a jump from Sam Bankman-Fried's lairs in Albany?
If SPF knocked on your door again and said, look, I failed in my last venture. I have a new crypto venture. I need money. Would you back him?
The answer would be,
what they do is they start taking down crypto companies. Now, what am I talking about? Now, you remember I've covered this at length. If you've been following the cryptocurrency space at all, you know that really this all started happening in about May of 2022 when Terra Luna collapsed. That SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried, is responsible for the Terra Luna crash.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got a bag, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon o'clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra foolishness. Shout out to the latest sub, XRP King B in the building. Appreciate you stopping by. XRP. Go ahead, throw on those pilot shades, buckle up, because the future's extra bright. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We have the total global cryptocurrency market cap today, $863 billion, down about 1.6% in the past 24 hours. We got XRP in that number 7 spot, 37 cents, down about 3.7 in the past 24, down about almost 10% in the past 7 days. BTC right around 16,500. We got ETH right around 1,200. Got Stellar XLM about 9 cents, down about 3.2 in the past 24. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming out of Ripple this morning. We got swell going on. Our on-demand liquidity solution has seen substantial adoption this year. And we have the technology, the global network, and the diverse list of customers to prove it. On-demand liquidity growth 2022. Crawl, walk, then we rock it. Swell Global is back and better than ever, 16th through the 17th. The day has finally arrived. Big Brad Garland House will soon be kicking off Ripple Swell Global in London, surrounded by our esteemed speakers, valued customers, and riveting discussions on the latest in crypto. XRP, London ready, bags packed. We got Ripple X Dev. Meet the 6 winners of the CBDC Innovate Hackathon. These projects leveraged Ripple's CBDC solution to build features for interoperability, financial inclusion, and retail apps for up to $150K in USD and cash prizes. The winners in the interoperability category are PeerPay and P2P CBDC P2P loans. In the retail-facing category, Spend the Bits and Community Loans won the enterprise and individual awards. Last but not least, Checksum and Confeel win the financial inclusion category. Congratulations to the winners and hundreds of entrants who participated in the months-long challenge. Ripple XRP, continuing to grow, continuing to build. Is crypto transformative to the present as the internet was to the 90s? Jordan Lambert, Chief Digital Officer at MasterCard, joined Brooke Entwistle, Ripple SVP of Global Customer Success at Ripple Swell Global to discuss just that. Catch a glimpse of the conversation. A lot going on.
You've been very vocal about you think this is as transformative, crypto, as the internet was in the late 90s when it first came into being.
The internet was a distributed network that allows people to transmit information. And blockchain is a distributed network that allows people to store and transfer ownership assets. I have the conviction for that vision to realize itself, the financial industry needs to come on board. There is no other way. There is no other way for blockchain and these business models to go mainstream without the financial industry.
All roads lead to the bridge, the RippleNet. We got Big Brad Garland House. Our 6th annual Ripple Swell was under their way. I took the stage this morning with CNBC Karen to discuss all things Ripple, crypto utility, macroeconomic factors affecting crypto, and much, much more. A thread. Brad says, with all that's happening in the past few weeks and over the course of this year, ups and downs, it feels even more imperative that we've gathered together in person to have honest conversations about solving real-world problems with crypto and blockchain. As I said on stage, I firmly believe that crypto will be stronger because of this if we keep focusing on transparency and trust. Ripple has and will continue to lead in this regard. On a very positive note, we made some major announcements this week. We processed $30 billion in payments on the RippleNet, both fiat and crypto. We're partnering with MFS Africa to bring on-demand liquidity to Africa, our sixth continent. XRP, the RippleNet, continues to expand. Announcements, part 2, with more to come. Nearly 40 payout markets are live for on-demand liquidity, representing 90% of the FX markets. 19 plus new and upgraded from fiat to on-demand liquidity customers across the globe. Rose Super Mojo is live using Liquidity Hub to source ETH. Despite some headwinds, I'm immensely proud of Ripple's team, who day in and day out focus on helping customers move value around the world, whether remittances, individual payments, bulk funding, treasury management, NFTs. XRP keeps getting better and better, faster, cheaper, more efficient. Also, the XRP DEX up and running since 2012. No liquidity issues. Ripple Swell had a lively conversation, digital currencies and cross-border payments at the ongoing Ripple Swell conference in London. We benefited from XRP for certain B2B use cases and are hopeful that digital currencies will eventually gain greater acceptance. Anybody see ETH? Any BTC? All roads lead to the Phoenix, the interoperable one, XRP. James K. Philon, Michael Cunningham, in individual capacity, request permission to file an amicus brief in support of public interest. Drain the swamp. Free the standard. We got Mike Manfield in a first for major Australian banks. Ripple partner NAB will no longer charge a fee for overseas transfers in a foreign currency when using NAB internet banking and the NAB app. No more fees. Bye-bye, middlemen. Tom Emmer says, it's an honor to be entrusted by my colleagues with the role of majority whip. Now the hard work begins. It's time to unite our conference to deliver on our promises to the American people. Tom Emmer. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs, so proud to be talking with the first bold step of our crypto scale strategy with Ripple. We couldn't be more excited about possibility that lay ahead. XRP on-demand liquidity, expanding into Africa. Africa holds 70% of the world's 1 trillion mobile money value, and on-demand liquidity will further enhance digital payment rails across the continent. SEC, who? Kim.com says, just now economic professor Nouriel Roubini says that CZ Binance is a walking time bomb. Binance is banned in the UK and is under investigation by the US Justice Department for $8 billion money laundering. He should be kicked out of this country, UAE.
Unfortunately, this is an ecosystem that is totally corrupt. Unfortunately, it is, and I think the lesson of the last few weeks is these people should be out of here. I can't believe that CZ and Binance has a license to operate in the UAE. Is banned in the UK, is under investigation by the US Justice Department for money laundering, $8 billion of money from Iran. And he's here on this stage, and he has residence in this country. The regulator should be thinking carefully. That's a walking time bomb, okay? So if you invested in us, it's a walking time bomb. You should be kicked out of this country, should not be allowed to operate. I'm sorry to say. It's gonna get worse than some big country, okay? So if you invested in Atlas, during the
Would the Binance collapse be worse than the FTX collapse? Looks like we're headed into regulation, but first, they must shake out the masses. Once again, get those cryptocurrencies offline. Binance next. Gary says, let's talk about a pillar of the SEC Gov enforcement in 2022 fiscal year. It just ended on September 30th. We filed more than 700 actions. We obtained judgments and ordered totaling $6.4 billion, including $4 billion in civil penalties. Gary Gensler is stifling American innovation, but we got the evidence. Get those jumpsuits, get those jail cells ready. We're coming for you. Gary, you there? Ken Griffin, CEO of Citadel, highlighting one of the darkest details of the entire FTX situation. How deep does the rabbit hole go?
That all of us are worried about. You know, on the balance sheet of FTX is a line called Trump lose. And Sam was the second biggest donor to Democratic candidates.
I'm going to leave it to everybody else to draw their own conclusions about what you're saying here.
Right? Those are really, really ugly facts when you see a fraud of this magnitude having played out and you find no regulators were there to prevent it. That's a really, really tough story.
We could talk for quite a while about FTX.
Breaking, more than 9,000 people have signed a petition from Crypto Law US demanding an investigation into Gary Gensler for handling SBF FTX, a regulatory free pass, while FTX committed fraud. Gary, you still there? House committee to hold bipartisan FTX hearing. You did it after more than 12,500 messages were sent through contact to Congress since Friday demanding an investigation on the corrupt SEC Gov's role in the disaster. They reacted. They may subpoena SBF, FTX, and others from FTX, but this is also the SEC Gov's oversight committee, and the agency's failure must be investigated. What is Tether? What is the 66 billion behemoth that has its headquarters at a small bank in the Bahamas? That's literally a hop, skip, and jump from SBF, FTX layer. I haven't been able to find a dealer who says they do business with Tether, because XRP was the one built for payments.
The future of crypto at this point, Kyle?
I mean, the question is, what is Tether? What is this $66 billion behemoth that has its headquarters at a small bank in the Bahamas that's literally a hop, skip, and a jump from Sam Bankman-Fried's lairs in Albany? You go see this building. I've actually walked into this building and, saw a guy eating a sandwich. And I said, so this is where the $80 billion is? The question is, I've spoken with the top head traders of fixed income at some of the largest securities firms in the world who tell me we've never done one trade with Deltec Bank or Tether. And if you look at their balance sheet, they say that there is repos, treasuries, this and that on their balance sheet. Now, they also own precious metals and secured loans and things like that. But if there's an $80 billion or $66 billion now institution out there trading repos and treasuries, you'd assume that someone would find them. Now, I must caveat my statement with, I didn't talk to every single dealer in the world. So maybe there's a dealer out there that will claim they do business with Tether, but I haven't been able to find one. So I just wonder why. Like, what is the purpose of a stablecoin when you have G7 currencies? The only purpose of a stablecoin, in my opinion, is to be able to jump outside of U.S. and let's say IRS jurisdiction and lever yourself and trade and not report your earnings. So there is no other rationale for owning a stablecoin.
XR Phone official, XR Phone merchant pilot sign up. Are you a merchant? Do you use FreshBooks, QuickBooks Online, or Xero? Let your customer pay invoices using some wallet. Automatically sync XRPL customer payments with your invoice software. Sign up here. Links will be down below. Hugo Filion says, but being able to pay for something on Flare, example an NFT, and any crypto token on any network be interesting? I'd say so. We got the XRP Rain Dancers live over on XSmart.art. Looks like we got one left here, John Deaton, before the next collection drops. I did pick up Rain Dancer #1, the XRP Bagman. Links down below if you're interested in picking up an XRP Rain Dancer.
It's the XRP army. We all heard the calling. You didn't hear it, no, not sorry. We on an island, please don't call me. The greatest point ever created.
Crypto says potential XRP scenario I'm eyeing. Possible drop down to the 32s. Got a Black Friday sale. Get your cryptocurrency secured offline. Get the best Black Friday deal and save big. Secure your crypto with the Descent wallet to find your mind at peace. 30 to 40% discount be applied at the checkout. Descent wallet, your best wallet for XRP, XDC, XLM, Songbird, Flare. We'll see you at the tippy. Joe Cat says, I can forgive people for getting fooled when others were fooled too, but I cannot forgive people for being willfully blind to overwhelming evidence.
If SPF knocked on your door again and said, look, I failed in my last venture. I have a new crypto venture. I need money. Would you back him?
That's a great question. No one's asked me yet. I think we can all admit, you can love him or hate him given what's happened, but he was one of the most brilliant traders in the crypto universe. He also built one of the most robust platforms. We used FTX actively. It was a very robust platform that allowed us to get information on a compliant basis. So I really like what he built.
Would you back him?
The answer would be yes.
The world is all a stage. It was a robust Ponzi scheme. Don't fall for the media trickery. XRP. Some wallet says we're seeing an uptick in the amount of scams pretending to be some support, NFT, minting support, etc. They, an example, tell some is outdated or ask you to visit some website to update, upgrade / fix it, get help. Their sites or fake support DM will ask for secrets. Do not share them. If you engage, you will be scammed and you will lose all your funds. Some support is only provided through the in-app Some Support X app. Social media support cannot be trusted. Lots of impersonation happening. In doubt, do not engage. Open the Some Support X app and verify. Never send your secret or private keys anywhere. It is a scam. You will lose all your cryptocurrencies. Do not do it. And with that being said, Bagman and Bag Ladies, be safe out there with your cryptocurrencies. This is all a coordinated plan for the next transformation of wealth. FTX is not just some crypto exchange that went down. This was an operation with a purpose. A new day better be coming.
What about the rest of the cryptocurrency space? So it's not enough to just capture what they had. They want to take out everybody else. So they want to take out everybody. They want to take out all the major players. And then they want to put so many regulations on it that nobody else can rise back up. If we get rid of all the big players that have the money, who's going to fight the regulations? All right, so now they want to capture cryptocurrency. So first of all, the companies, they create money from thin air. FTX, they create this FTT token. Their sister company, Alameda, pumps that out of nothing and creates fake value. Now with these fake tokens that they fraudulently created value for, then they can borrow against those or cash them in for dollars. And then they take that money and start manipulating the market. And what they do is they start taking down crypto companies. Now, what am I talking about? Now, you remember I've covered this at length. If you've been following the cryptocurrency space at all, you know that really this all started happening in about May of 2022 when Terra Luna collapsed. When Terra Luna collapsed, then it was a domino effect and it took down everybody else. Then it took down 3 Arrows Capital. And then it took down Voyager. And then it took down Celsius. And it's only cascading. Well, it looks right here that we are going, well, it says here that SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried, is responsible for the Terra Luna crash. Everybody wonders, who is the one that took them down? Who is the short seller? Well, turns out it looks like it's Sam Bankman-Fried is the one that took down Terra Luna that caused the cascading effect. It says that CZ, the founder of Binance, knew that. SBF intentionally took down 3 Arrows Capital. So first he took down Terra Luna, then he took down 3 Arrows Capital. Then Sam Bankman-Fried moved user funds from FTX to support Alameda because Alameda, the sister company, was also caught up in the carnage. So what they did is they took users' funds, if you had money on FTX, your money, and fraudulently moved them over to Alameda to prop them up because they also caused damage for their own company. It says that CZ from Binance approached Sam Bankman-Fried, but was ignored. So then CZ tweeted as a last resort saying, hey, look, we want to get rid of our money. Now, so they took down the major players. So he took down FTX, took down Luna. It took down Voyager. It took down Celsius. It took down 3 Arrows Capital. All right, what's next? Well, who are the other big players? Well, one of the other big players that US regulators have been trying to get for a really long time is Tether.
This is all a show. The world's a stage. Once again, it looks like they're trying to bring the house down, shake out the masses before they implement regulations and flip the crypto switch. Which exchanges will make it? Which cryptocurrencies are going to make it? Probably the ones with real use cases, utility. 99.9% won't make the fall, but I got my bets and my bags packed on XRP using the decentralized exchange. XRP Ripple, the only cryptocurrency going to battle against the SEC for all of cryptocurrency. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander. Get those bags offline, locked and loaded. Currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD. Buy up that bag. Don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe. Drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below. Drop an elbow on that like button. We'll catch you up here on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB. Be your own bank. Peace out, Crypto Ghost.
After SEC, now who you believe? Now who you believe? When we rock it off, you see. Now who you believe? Now who you believe? Ay, this gon' be the theme. Please go take a seat.